just wait for this to load up. Obviously, I've got some notes from last time as well, guys, so we know what's what. So let's go for the media. No, photo. Download. See if I've got a better clear picture this time. Let's look at the fisherman again. Obviously, some of his story didn't match what we found. We also will trace. Yeah, we'll trace that number as well. If I remember how to do it. Sorry for the key, me hitting the keys so loud. Sorry, guys. Search. Okay, so there's no so there's no actual thing on that. So we will try. I did make a note of the license plate, I think. This could be the wrong one. Yeah, thought it was. I'll try and maybe that's a 0 rather than, wasn't it government? There you go, restricted access. Okay, so we'll quit that now. Where's the PDF? Skinner. And to Shanks. There we go. Let's see if Skinner's got anything.
Why were we being followed?
I don't know, but whoever's involved in this case isn't afraid of the FBI. There could be an underworld connection.
Ooh.
What do you think that powdered lead is being used for?
I don't know, that one has me really stumped. It could be a byproduct of weapons manufacture. I suggest you conduct a little research.
You think the blood belongs to one of your agents?
I can't rule it out. But I'll wait for the test results before making a determination. I suggest you do the same, Agent Wilmore.
I could run a DNA test on the saliva on that cigarette.
That's a bit of a stretch, Agent Wilmore. I wouldn't waste my time.
Is there any connection with the decline in fishing?
I don't see any obvious connection. Port fishing isn't a federal offense.
AD Skinner, you've got a call on line 1.
This is Skinner.
I do like how they have sound back sound, which doesn't really suit the office.
I have to go back to Washington immediately. I'll take some of the blood back to the lab in DC for analysis. I want you to begin surveillance on that warehouse tonight. These two agents are very important to me.
What we'll do is we'll go back to the office and delete those photos off our camera. Hopefully it'll give us more
Hey
room.
pal, how's it going out there? I'm sure you're sucking up to Skinner appropriately.
Well, I learned how to suck up from you, remember?
Oh yeah, right. What's Skinner like?
He's all right.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Hey, listen. If you need anything, you just let me know, okay?
Thanks, man.
What's with the laptop?
Oh, Scully's. It's password protected.
You want me to call Computer Crimes Division, see what they can do?
No, I'll do it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, cook. I'll do it. Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. So we want to go back in here and delete some of the photos. Photos. Come out of that. Where's our phone? Give these a ring.
Thank you for calling the Seattle Police Department Computer Crimes Division. We are currently in the process of upgrading our voicemail and phone system. As a result,
And we shall go. What we'll do is we'll save it, because I wrote myself a note telling me to save, because there is no checkpoint in this game. So if you die, like we did last time, you go straight back to your last save. So return previous game. And we shall go to the warehouse. Can we not get in this way? Okay. I'm gonna be end up dead, aren't I? Yep, there we go. It's a good thing I saved it. So, back to the docks. So I can't go in that way. It's not giving me many options, is it? That's why. Right, okay. Right. Because now we're this far, I don't want to die. So, continue. We'll get the lovely night vision on. So that's one thing we missed. You can guarantee it's going to be something dodgy. Well, of course it's going to be dodgy because of what they're doing, but you know what I mean. Okay, so if we go out this way. And go to the apartment. Watch this be like a phone call saying Skinner's dead now or something. Well, of course we not because it's set within the series, but... Show.
You have mail.
Okay. Your notes look good. I double checked them against mine and they seem to complete. Thanks for sending them over. Agent 1, please let me know how you think this man is connected to our case. Thanks for the info. Okay, well... have we got... is that going constant news? Okay, right, turn that off. If we go to the crime lab, see if they've got anything for us.
Your tax dollars at work.
Hey, do the words lunch hour mean anything to you?
You're in a mood today.
What do you want?
You heard from Gloria?
Nope, she's still at her mom's.
Hey, when are you gonna pay me that $1?
Did you know that I grew up in Cleveland?
Oh, Cleveland? Really?
Yes. And as a child, I've always regarded it as hell. Do you have any idea how cold it is in Cleveland?
Cold. Very cold. It is very cold in Cleveland today.
But not cold enough.
You working on anything good?
Yes, actually, an art theft. Very cool stuff. Mom's the word.
Ah, so the comic book is research.
Okay, so let's go back to the warehouse. Oh. Okay.
Sorry, Chief. It's a crime scene. No civilians. Hey, come on in.
Well, congratulations, old-timer. I don't know what you were doing, but you just warranted the involvement of the federal government. Lucky you.
Any idea what happened?
No?
Any thought on motive?
Robbery'd be my guess. Ask Astrid Dorian. It's her case.
Can I get some copies of those?
Sure. Give me a name.
Craig Wilmore, FBI.
No problem. It'll take a couple days.
So what have you got?
Well, Agent Wilmore, barring any unexpected revelation, looks like somebody shot this man in the back of the head.
Ouch.
Have we met?
Yeah, we both worked on that kidnapping last year, remember?
Sorry.
No problem. It was a big team.
So what was the time of death?
Well, preliminarily, I'd say he's been dead for about 6 hours, so that would make the time of death early in the a.m.
What caliber weapon was used?
Big, 45.
Question is,
maybe
did
a
we
357.
get him killed
Hit him in the mouth.
by mistake?
That's that big, spongy mass of bone behind the ear. It shatters more easily, so there's an inordinate amount of damage. A lot of bone fragments get driven up into the brain. That's where Oswald hit JFK.
I take it you subscribe to the lone gunman theory.
No, I think aliens killed JFK.
Any sign of a struggle?
Nope. Either he was totally surprised or he knew his killer.
I gather there were no witnesses.
I don't think so, but you better check with Detective Astadorian. Medical examiner doesn't get much chance to interrogate bystanders.
What can I do for you?
Special Agent Craig Wilmore, FBI.
FBI? What's the Bureau's interest in this case?
We think Wong may have a connection to this warehouse.
Well, he did dock his boat next door, so I wouldn't discard it out of hand. You want to maybe fill me in on the details?
No.
Wong lied to me when I questioned him yesterday.
This is not surprising. What did he lie to you about?
His background.
Well, if I had a background like his, I'd probably lie about it too. So, what did you say you're investigating again?
I can't reveal that to you.
Charming. Well, listen, Mr. Federal Bureau of Instigation, you better reveal something to me or I'll have you escorted off this crime scene.
You can't do that.
Try me.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm investigating the disappearance
Will be
of
nice.
FBI agents.
Okay, so what's the connection to this man?
My investigation led me to this warehouse. Inside we found evidence of foul play. I spotted Wong, asked him a few questions about the warehouse. He lied to me. Now he's dead. I'm not certain what the connection is, but I'm pretty certain there is one.
I'll buy that. Interesting. This case just went from routine to fun. Thanks.
Anytime.
Anytime.
So, what have you got?
Harbor Master found the body. He was shot once in the back of the head, large caliber by the looks of it, no witnesses, no sign of struggle.
That's it?
So far.
Where's the Harbor Master?
So, where's the harbor master?
Gone for coffee.
Have you questioned him yet?
Nope. Next on my list after search boat.
That's a lovely color on you.
Why, thank you, Agent Kissass.
And so you have to ask her everything, okay?
Any thoughts on motive?
Robbery, most likely.
So what was stolen?
Haven't quite gotten there yet, just about to go onto the boat.
Well, robbery seems unlikely to me. Didn't look like the old guy had much.
Probably true. But you'd be amazed at what people will kill for. He probably had a cigar box full of cash. Unless maybe he was killed for squealing to the feds.
I wish I thought that was funny.
Well, Wong didn't exactly run with the most desirable crowd.
Any
See,
reports of
even
trouble
she
in this
thought
area?
No.
our involvement caused
All's
something.
quiet on the waterfront.
It's too bad.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to just pin this on gang activity and be done with it? All right, looks like it's time to board the good ship Agrippa. Care to join me? Answer me this. Where'd he put his fish?
What?
His catch. Where'd he put his catch? There's no freezers. Hell, there's not even an ice chest on board, so where'd the fish go? And by the looks of it, those are some pretty serious gas tanks down there.
Wrong thing. I think it's this part that I always struggle with. There's all, like, as you've seen before, there's you have to like do everything, ask everything, collect everything before it triggers like the next bit. And I know it's always with her I get stuck on a bit.
Did you know fish stocks have been declining in this area recently?
No? Where'd you pick that up at?
Wong told me yesterday.
Ah, well, there's a reliable source.
So, what's your theory on the hold?
My guess is that Wong was not quite what he seemed. I think this boat was being used for something other than fishing, which certainly puts a spin on his murder.
Which means there's something somewhere. We've just gotta find it. So we could be here for a while. Okay, maybe not. Checked all that. So you know that's important by the way it's going to...
What's the Terracon?
What?
Terracon, what is it?
I don't know. Why?
I found this slicker in the cabin labeled the Terracon.
I guess it's the name of the boat. No. This boat's called the Agrippa.
Well, guess that adds another mystery to your list, doesn't it?
So there's something else I need to find, I guess. I don't know how many more times it'll let me pick that up. Oh, here we go. No, where was that? So I presume that's where he slept. I wonder if...
I don't want that.
Yeah, you do.
I don't want that.
Where to go, people? I actually didn't mean to click that. Oh, here we go.
Did you know Mr. Wong was taking stolen painkillers?
What the hell are you talking about?
I found a cache of pills in his cabin. No prescription labels, obviously stolen goods. Industrial state quantities, too.
How interesting. Well, that certainly adds a sordid little wrinkle to things, doesn't it?
So, still think the motive for his murder was robbery?
Let's just see what the autopsy reveals, all right?
I'm finished. I'm gonna take Wong here for his free ride.
Ask her to give me a call when she's finished.
Okay. It was a pretty easy morning. It shouldn't take too long.
Thanks. Well, the harbor master's returned.
Well, hello. I wish you told me there was two of you. I'd have brought another coffee.
That's all right. Agent Wilmore here is trying to cut down.
Well, still, I could have brought you decaf.
Who owns this warehouse?
It's leased to a company called Majestic Shipping, out of the Far East.
Could you give me a phone number?
Well, depends on which number you want. They got offices in Hong Kong, Chechnya. So, which number?
The main number.
No, these guys don't quite work like that. But it's okay. I'll get you all the information I have.
Just fax it to me. How long have you known Wong?
Oh, a few years. Started docking here in '94, I think. Yeah, early '94.
What's the Terracon?
Ocean-going tug. It burned at sea 2 months ago.
Really?
Why would Wong have a slicker from the Terracon in his cabin?
Well, I don't know. Don't think he knew those guys. They were Russian. Maybe he picked it up as scrap after the fire.
I think I remember hearing something about
Just adds fuel to the fire, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. Boat's over at the impound dock. You want to take a look?
Let's talk about the fish.
How long have the fish stocks been declining around here?
Oh, a while now. Overfishing's the most likely cause, but it's gotten a lot worse the past couple of months. Most of the small guys gone out of business. Wong's the only one still holding on. Or he was.
How do these boats normally store their catch?
Well, usually they got what they call a live well in the hold. It keeps water circulating over the fish. Some of the bigger outfits will have a refrigerated holding tank.
Any idea why Wong's boat would have neither?
No, I just don't imagine he had the money to upgrade something like that. That'd have to be done in a dry dock anyway. That's pretty strange, really. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Did you notice anything unusual happening here last night?
No, none at all. In fact, it was real quiet.
Did you know if Mr. Wong had any financial difficulties?
No, I don't. I always paid his berth fees on time. Of course, things have been hard on everybody around here lately. I imagine he was feeling it too.
Did Mr. Wong have any enemies?
I don't think so. I would say no, but, hell, these days, I don't know anything anymore.
Why don't we go take a look at the Terracon?
Well, sure. Yeah, it's not far from here. Come on.
I want to admit, I don't know why I'm going all the way back to my car for, because I can just use the PDF, like.
Seattle. Anyway, Coast Guard cutter, the Stalwart, saw a fire on the horizon, rushed out there. By the time they arrived, it was too late. The entire crew had burned to death.
How many men were on board?
Total of 9. Although only 4 bodies were recovered, the rest were presumed lost at sea.
What was the cause of the fire?
Never determined. They have no idea.
Look at that. Fire damage seems to be contained to the outside of the hull. Cabin and the interior don't seem to be burnt at all.
Okay, so what's your point?
Well, how was the crew killed by a fire that only burned the hull? For that matter, Why did the fire only burn the hole in the first place?
You got me. You're the detectives. Look, do you mind if I go? I got a lot of forms to fill out. You know, when there's a dead body, wow, paperwork.
Sure, you can go. I'll call you if I need anything. Thanks.
Oh, no problem. Well, it was nice to meet you, and I'll fax you those phone numbers.
Well, looks like it's just you and me.
Fix the game out. So there, off we go. Right, this is the boat that I struggle with. I mean, I don't know where she's gone. She's just ran off. So that wasn't there. Okay, because this ain't creepy at all, is it? Like, it would be nice to know where she buggered off to as well. Right, anyway. We'll do this properly because I kind of rushed all that. Oh, hang on. Just make sure I've not missed anything.
Let me know if you see
Oh,
anything.
Jesus Christ. And I was asking where she was. Fucking hell.
Come with me. I want to show you something. See these outlines here on the side of the cabin?
Yeah, it's kind of frightening, isn't it? What causes it?
I have no idea.
It reminds me of pictures I've seen of Hiroshima.
How's that?
Well, the blast from the bomb left the outline of people behind. I don't know why. I can barely remember it. I was only a kid when I saw the picture. Jesus, scared the bejesus out of me. I'm not having much luck over here so far.
This looks interesting.
Looks like Cyrillic. Seattle PD has a task force investigating smuggling out of the former Soviet Union. They've got a full-time translator over there. I can get it translated.
That's fine. I'm assuming you'll share.
Of course I'll share.
Okay.
Well, that was easy. I thought certainly you would give me grief about that.
No, if Seattle PD has the resources, let's take advantage of them.
Well, that's a commendable attitude.
Well, you know what they say about catching flies. This place looks like it's already been dusted for prints.
Oh, yeah, so it has. Probably from the first investigation into the fire. Hey, this is strange. It looks like there's a fresh set of prints over the top of the old ones. Yeah, somebody's put their hand on this after it's already been dusted. Either that's pretty sloppy police work or somebody else has been here.
Well, we better have them lifted.
I bet the previous investigation was less than thorough. We should go over this thing with a fine-tooth comb.
I knew you were going to say that. And like I said, this is where I normally get stuck on this one.
Can't help but feel like we've missed something.
That's alright. Right. So let's try going downstairs again. I'm presuming it's something in here. Okay, there's nothing there. I know it's not in the cabins. It is in here. Oh, here we go. That's it. Pick up some random shit you just found. Could be fucking everything, anything like, but you know, as you do. Right.
Look at this.
What is it?
I have no idea.
Well, be careful with it.
Relax.
It looks like an explosive device.
Well, it could be. It's certainly heavy enough.
Maybe we should call in a hazmat team.
Let's not overreact, okay?
What the hell are you doing?
You really need to cut down to 1 cup a day. It's empty.
What is it?
I don't know. But I do know one very happy lab technician.
I don't want that.
John, it's Craig. I need a set of prints lifted.
Ooh, field work, my favorite. Where?
Camden Impound Dock. The boat's called the Terracon. These are prints that were laid on top of a previously dusted set.
I love a challenge. Flag the spot for me, I'll take care of it.
I was gonna say
Hey, Detective. Truett from the coroner's office just called. They've completed the autopsy on Mr. Wong. She's found something you ought to see.
I was gonna say they like to take the time answering the phones in this game.
Well, looks like we're headed to the coroner's. I can hardly wait.
PDF then. Let me just keep these two updated. And off we go.
This is Agent Wilmore with the FBI. He questioned Wong yesterday.
I hope you found out everything you needed to know.
What have you got?
This is undoubtedly one of the most unusual autopsies I've ever performed. This man died from a single gunshot wound to the back of the head. Large caliber weapon, point blank range. He was also a drug user. It looks like he was high at the time of death.
That would account for the lack of struggle.
But if the slug or the drugs didn't kill him, this man would have been dead within a matter of weeks anyway.
Oh, Jesus. Why?
He was completely riddled with massive tumors. I've never seen anything like it.
What would cause something like that?
I have no idea. But I've never seen a human being so eaten alive with cancer.
God, I hate coming here.
You know, so do I.
How long had he been taking drugs?
Well, it's hard to say. Organ tissue and blood samples may provide some evidence, but it still could be hard to determine. The evidence of massive tumors suggests that the subject was suffering severe pain, and the drugs could have been used to mitigate the pain.
What kind of cancer was it?
Well, here's the weird thing. You see, these are 3 separate kinds of cancer. It wouldn't surprise me if it turned out he had a few more. It's as if his entire endocrine and immune system suddenly went haywire.
Is there a name for this?
Bizarre.
No, I mean, is there a syndrome or something that explains it?
No, not that I've ever heard of.
How do you know he was high?
Well, it's mainly a hunch. Little things, state of craniovascular relaxation, total dilation of the pupils, things like that. I've seen it before, but the blood work will confirm it.
What could have caused cancer like this?
I have no idea. This isn't exactly my field, first of all, but I can imagine
Radiation.
what would trigger something like this. Some kind of massive carcinogenic exposure, I guess. Radioactive materials, certain classes of powerful mutagenic chemicals. Those are the only things that track with what I know.
How long had he been ill?
Tumors are highly unpredictable. A growth of this size would seemingly take a fair amount of time, but he would have been in immense pain.
Which might explain the illicit drug use.
Even with the drugs, a condition like this would be almost impossible to ignore, and the amount of drugs he'd have to take to ease the pain would make him a near zombie. Strange.
Have you seen anything else like this recently?
No, thank God.
Is that the slug?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to have it analyzed.
That'd be all right, I suppose.
Could this be connected to the Terracon?
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
The Terracan, I remember that. You're the second FBI agent to mention that this week.
What are you talking about?
Well, actually, to be specific, you're the third FBI agent. There were a pair here the other day, a man and a woman. They had the bodies of the Terracan crew members exhumed. She insisted on performing a second autopsy.
What were their names?
Sorry, I'll have to look that up. I see a lot of names.
It was Mulder and Scully, wasn't it?
Yes. Diana Scully and Wolf Mulder, that's right.
What did she find?
I have no idea. The bodies are still here if you want to see them.
What were the results of the original autopsy?
They died of severe burns.
We want to see them.
All right. You're not squeamish, I hope.
God, I hate coming here.
Wow, was that a glitch in the Matrix?
Fair warning, this is going to be pretty bad. These guys had been interred for 2 months. You all right?
Just peachy, thanks. Can we get this over with, please?
Sure. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I think someone's stolen the bodies from the Terracan. You two stay here. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll let you know if I find anything.
What the hell have we stumbled onto here?
Well, I have some theories.
Okay, I'm listening.
Well,
Oh my God.
what is it?
I think I know what's going on here. Oh, Jesus. I hope I'm wrong.
What?
They're smuggling something. They're smugglers. Wong worked for the same people as the crew of the Terracon.
That would explain the slicker and the lack of fishing equipment.
So they worked for the same people. You questioned Wong. He was killed because they thought he talked. Your two missing agents have the crew from the Terracon exhumed, and both they and the corpses turn up missing? We've stumbled upon a smuggling ring bringing either radioactive material or possibly chemical weapons into the U.S. from the former Soviet Union. That explains the fire on the Terracon, Wong's cancer, why he was killed, and what happened to your two missing agents. They got too close. Someone's covering their tracks, and they're not afraid to shoot FBI agents to do it. You and I have to work together. We have to stop this.
How did she know they were shot?
Thousands of people might die. I'm gonna have to demand that we cooperate fully with one another.
Okay.
You just got yourself a new partner.
You have mail.
Please let me know what Computer Crimes finds out about the notebook. Thank you for keeping me appraised, Skinner. Your notes look good. I double checked them against mine. They seem to be pretty bad. Oh, okay. So obviously that's automatic because obviously he doesn't know anything more than I've done. Let's go to the apartment. Oh shit.
Hey, did you get the number of that bus?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna live, unfortunately, until Shanks gets a hold of me. Well, we better see if anything's missing.
Scully's laptop is missing.
That's your phone.
We all knew that was going to go missing at some point.
Is this Agent Wilmore?
Yes.
Agent Wilmore, this is Agent Pendrell of the Psi Crime Lab in D.C. I completed the preliminary analysis of the blood sample from your office. I'm afraid I got some bad news. It looks like that blood belongs to Agent Scully.
Oh, Jesus. Are you certain?
fairly. I mean, a more detailed analysis will confirm.
Well, we kind of all knew that because of obviously the opening.
So at the very least, we know she's been injured. Was there much blood at the scene?
Yeah, a fair amount.
Well, let's hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the call.
Sure. If anything changes, I'll let you know.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, Agent Wilmore?
Yeah?
Keep me informed, okay?
All right, thanks.
More good news. That fisherman you interviewed yesterday, he's just been shot to death.
I know. I was just at the crime scene. So, what happened to you?
I came in early to catch up on your work, and someone jumped me.
How did you know about Wong?
What?
How did you know I went to see Wong yesterday?
You told me. Hey, I was the one hit on the head, remember?
No, I didn't tell you because I haven't been back. So.
Did you see who hit you?
Nope. Whoever did it was real quiet.
I didn't tell you about Wong.
Oh, well, I guess Skinner must have mentioned it.
Why did they only take Scully's laptop?
You got me. Shanks is gonna be furious.
Not to mention Skinner.
Oh, now there's something to look forward to. First they disappear, then we lose his prize agent's confidential records. I don't know what you're involved in, but someone's got some big brass ones in order to steal equipment from an FBI field office.
Critical Lab. Well, we all know we definitely didn't tell anything about Wong.
Ah, another hunk of lead. I love bullets. Simple, tough, silent. Kind of like you there, Wilmore. Yet in the right hand, they speak volumes. You want I should match this against the last one?
Astute as always.
I shall make it so. Yowza. What is this? A bomb?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I do need you to tell me just what the hell it is.
Your wish is my command.
Bomb?
You've got mail.
Agent Wilmore, the overlay fingerprint on the ship Tarkin has been lifted and photoed. You were right, it was left on top of the existing dusted prints from the original crime street. No matches found in the database. Other access suggests you tried database available to you for possible match. Over. Okay. FBI. Oh, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
What are you doing?
No, ma'am, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be keeping me informed about your case. Have I been informed? No. I've been kept completely in the dark. You know the policy, always have a backup. What if something happened to you? Where would your investigation be then, huh? Agents' lives are on the line here. You better think about it.
Hey, shut up! Jesus. You act like you're the center of the whole friggin' universe here. Why don't you try asking me about this before you start screaming at me? I'm sorry if you had a bad day, dear.
But either you treat me civilly or get the hell out of my house.
Oh man, I don't know what the hell's the matter with me. I'm losing it. I've been being followed by two guys in a sedan. I don't know who the hell they are or who they work for, but they're obviously government. I think Mulder and Scully stumbled onto some kind of corruption that runs all the way into the bureau itself.
Well, I find it weird that I didn't tell you about Wong, and you know about it, and your fingerprints were all over the fucking place.
I could see your point, but that still doesn't add up to corruption.
What the hell else could it mean? It makes perfect sense. A high-powered smuggling ring is paying federal officials to look the other way. Mulder and Scully stumbled onto it and got whacked. All right, so fill me in.
I don't know exactly, but it's not good. I think you're right. I think there's a smuggling ring bringing material into Seattle from the Far East in Russia, and I think they may have infiltrated the Bureau.
We need to be incredibly careful. They could well be coming after us next. Just keep me in the loop. The more I know, the better I can do my job.
I've just been a little busy.
Sure, but we're not talking about your grocery list here. This case has probably already cost the lives of 2 agents. Listen, just keep me in the loop. The more I know, the better I can do my job.
So why were your fingerprints found on the Terracon?
What?
The Terracon. It's an ocean-going tug. Burned its...
I know what it is. What are you saying?
Just trying to figure out how come your fingerprints were found on a ship that's been involved in 10 deaths, 2 disappearances, and you should probably never even have heard of.
Listen, I was called in to investigate that fire 2 months ago when it happened. I didn't find anything. Took me a couple of hours, that's it.
So why did I never hear of it?
Because I don't know, maybe you were in the can. Look, I never mentioned it because it was way below radar. I filed my report with Shanks, end of story. All right, I may have left a set of prints, but that's all I did wrong. Wait a minute. Maybe that's why I'm being followed. I assumed the crew were smugglers, right? That's what my report said. And if they've seen my report, then someone in the Bureau is involved. No, listen, this all makes perfect sense. There's a massive smuggling ring paying federal officials, maybe even FBI.
Unfortunately, I don't believe the bullshit. I really don't.
But to provide outright assistance, including following agents who get just a little too close to the truth. Jesus, there's no way of knowing how high this goes. All right, look. We can't take any chances. You keep me in the loop. I don't want you to talk to anybody else but me until we can figure out what the hell is going on here. I better get out of here before my car is spotted.
Okay. I gotta get to a stakeout.
At the warehouse? Watch your ass.
Oh, while we're here, save. I'm glad I looked down at the notes. I wrote right at the top, save. And I'm dead.
Hey!
And that's why I saved it beforehand, because I knew if I turned that key, that would have happened.
You have
I think
mail.
this warehouse has seen a lot of action. Great, one more from, here are the phone numbers, good luck getting a hold of anyone. I've included the county codes as well, let me know if you need anything else. Okay, right. So if we go back to our apartment. Hey, Tech, you alright, bud? So, do emails. Let's write these down. It's 121-042-555-0691. 1155-1125. We're just in the door. I have the tab open. You going to do some work on the streams, or where's our phone? There we go. So it's 121-042-555-0691. Try the next one. Click 1190-1155-1125. A busy day today. Oh. Bedtime.
Do I have news?
Good morning.
What's the matter with you?
I worked last night. What's the matter with you?
I didn't.
What time is it?
Almost noon. We have a burn victim, and the injuries appear to match those sustained by the crew of the Terracon. I have the whole thing on tape. Let me just rewind it. Hey, it's not flashing midnight. Impressive. I like a man who's not afraid of technology.
Alright, so let's talk to her.
How do you know about the Terracon injuries?
I got the original autopsy reports. I have them if you want to see them.
Who's the victim?
A John Doe. He was a truck driver for Gordon's Hauling in Charno.
Where did you get the videotape?
Surveillance cam at the gas station. It's not great video, but it still shows the thing.
What thing?
You'll see.
What time did this occur?
6:17 a.m. this morning.
That could be Mulder's rental car. Same make. That looks like Mulder.
Have you seen him?
No, just photos. That guy was at the warehouse last night. Different truck. Same company, Gordon's Hauling.
Charno, Washington. So, what do you think?
What was that?
I have no idea, but his injuries are identical to those from the Terracon, and all of the gas station's electronic equipment stopped working. So what do you think it is?
A weapon of some sort?
Could be, but what? I mean, I've never heard of anything like this, and that powerful. It's scary. Sounds like you have a fax. The body's over at Truett's right now. I'm gonna head on over there and see what she's found out. Oh, I got that Cyrillic document translated. Get this, it was a payroll log. And guess who was on it? Wong. He was paid almost $30,000 in the last 2 months, so I am convinced that the murder was mob-related. Probably because you questioned him. So I guess you did get him killed. I've turned the case over to the task force.
Let's grab our fax.
So, what's the connection with Gordon's hauling?
You mean, why was a Gordon's hauling truck both here and at the warehouse?
Yeah.
They were involved in the smuggling.
Where's the truck?
Totally empty. I've got an evidence crew going over it right now.
Where does Terracon fit into all this?
Obviously, they were part of the smuggling. Either they fried themselves mishandling plutonium, or someone had them killed.
What did the man from Charno want with Mulder, assuming that was Mulder?
I don't know, but whatever it was, it didn't look friendly.
Who was he?
Don't have an ID on him yet. He was very badly burned.
What about Gordon's hauling? Could somebody over there ID him?
Nobody answers the phone, and apparently there's no one on the premises. I sent a Duval County sheriff over there. No luck.
We need to focus on Mulder and Scully. Where are they? All this voodoo with flashing lights and burnt corpses is not the case we're here to solve.
I don't agree. If we can understand what this is about, then we can find your missing agents.
Oh, no.
Well, that settles it. They're smuggling plutonium. God, we have to stop this. They could kill a lot of people. Okay, cowboy, let's go. We're burning daylight.
Where are we going?
To the coroner's office to get the autopsy reports on the burn victims.
Can I shower first?
I don't know, can you?
I may need some help.
Then I guess you better call that partner of yours. I hear Cook scrubs a mean back.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, right, okay. Right, let's go to the corner. Getting all excited. New location. Let's start with the coroner's office.
God, I hate coming here.
As near as I can tell, this man wasn't burned to death in any ordinary sense. He has all the appearances of suffering from Hiroshima-like radiation exposure.
What makes you think it's radiation?
Well, first off, I don't know much about it, but he was burned from head to toe. Literally. Fire damage never does that. Secondly, I cut his clothes off him. They were pretty much undamaged. You see this? That's the imprint of the logo from his shirt. That's caused by thermic rays. Similar effects were observed at Hiroshima. Kimono patterns were burned into the skin of the wearer. Inverse shadows of objects were permanently etched into walls.
Okay.
Any leads on the missing Terracon crew?
No. Whoever did it was good. They got in here, got the bodies without leaving a trace of any kind.
Could mishandling radioactive materials cause burns like this?
Again, I don't think so, but I don't know much about it. Mishandling radioactive materials might account for Mr. Wong's tumors, but a burn like this would have to be a blast of some sort.
Are there any similarities between this and the Terracon victims?
The effects are almost identical. We didn't figure it out with the Terracon because, well, it really didn't occur to us. I mean, this is highly unusual stuff, you know. Sometimes we don't see the extraordinary even when it's right in front of us because well, we just weren't expecting it.
Okay. And let's see what all the fuss about is in here.
Well, they're obviously not very security-minded.
I know, with all this nice stuff around, too.
It's the same truck from the warehouse. We're obviously in the right place.
It was funny, I've only just thought of it. They did a Goosebumps game like this, where it was like, the environment was all like computerized, and then you had live actors. What we'll do is we'll do this little bit, and then we'll go for another break, guys, and we'll do another hour. Oh, is that going to be the same book? Okay.
Are you all right?
It's okay. I found what we're looking for.
What is it?
Look at this. It's a manifest. It details a number of shipments between that dockside warehouse and rural Route 1121 in Fanta County, Washington.
I guess I know where we're headed. This wasn't a wasted trip after all.
Great, let's get out of here.
Yeah. We're locked in. Oh my God. There's a bomb in here. We have to get out of here now. This window's wired to the bomb.
Oh shit, I didn't do that in time, did I? Good thing I saved it. Cigarette smoking man. Of course he's going to be behind it all. Try again, yes.
Oh my God. There's a bomb in here. We have to get out of here now. times like this, I wish I still smoked.
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I find things like this quite bracing.
So I guess you're gonna want me to drive.
That would be a nice gesture.
I never survived a bomb before.
Yeah, well, it happens to me all the time.
Was the bomb meant as a trap, or was it protecting something in the office?
Like what?
Information in that logbook? The rural route address, for instance?
Well, anything in there would be pretty hard to read now, that's for sure. I think the bomb was meant to trap and kill somebody.
I guess we know why the gate was left open.
You mean it wasn't just small-town coziness?
No. The gate was left open so somebody would get in there and set that bomb off.
Yeah, but was it meant for us or that guy?
So, who owns the hauling yard?
Duh, Russian mobsters.
Actually, who was that guy? He was incredibly strong.
Yeah, I kind of got that impression. You think he works out?
There was something weird about his eyes. Did you see that?
No, I was too busy being knocked across the room to catch that little detail.
Adrenaline makes people do weird things.
Are you ready to go? I sure am. You're driving, remember?
Right.
I'm sure we go back to the apartment now. Start the new day.
You have mail.
Right guys, what we'll do is we'll save it. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm behind you, Steven.
It's the hacker.
Find her thing.
I've got Wrecking Ball in the middle.
Got her. She's dead.
Oh my god,
Hacker's dead.
I just killed the Wrecking Ball by punching him. Come here. Of course, Cat's gonna love that. It mentions cats. I'm a big Catwoman fan, Cat. And right on cue, after I get the cheers of Catwoman, mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it, but it can be deadlier. Oh, hang on.
What I'm gonna do is throw fucking grenades at the cunt. Oh, come on, Leon. Oh.
Good girl. Here we go.
I know the graphics improved since like when this first came out, but I like how he looks a lot younger now than he did
These guys have been tailing me for
in this one.
Thought I lost him.
There we go.
It's kind of a long story.
If I get used to the controls are so... Oh! Don't jump, Drake. Right. I've got to remember I don't have aim assist on this.
I mean, it's not as nice as it sounds to say, but with all three games it was basically the same concept, but the way they did it was fantastic. And you know what, I'll give them hands down to it. The Scarecrow stuff in each game was fantastic. Plus, I do like this version of the Scarecrow. It is really good.
What are you doing like that?
I'm behind you, Steven.
It's the hacker.
Find her thing.
I got Wrecking Ball in the middle.
Got her. She's dead.
Oh my god,
Tiger's dead.
I just killed the Wrecking Ball by punching him. I felt... Come here. Of course, Cat's gonna love that. It mentions cats. I'm a big Catwoman fan, Cat. And right on cue after I get the and where that goes. So we'll do this next section and then we'll call it a stream. And then on Thursday it'll be the last part of X-Files. It's only a small game, but I always enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it a lot more on the PC than I thought I would. I think it's because they've got new stuff on it. Well, not new stuff. Obviously, stuff they couldn't put on the PlayStation version. It's not completely different, it's just little bits.
Hey, buddy. Good news.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. I cracked your case for you.
What are you talking about?
Evgeny Smolnikov, known head of a ring of Georgian smugglers. And I have a witness who placed him at the dock the night of Wong's murder. I ordered surveillance on his little love nest, and since this morning, we've accumulated enough evidence to warrant a raid. We leave ASAP. The SWATs are joining us at the site. No need to thank me.
Oh, I'm not going to, Cook.
What about Astadorian? You should call and tell her what you're doing.
Done. Already left her a message. I'm the Martha Stewart of crime prevention, and if she gets her took us down here before we leave, she's welcome to play too.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I was going to tell you, but the evidence just opened up this morning, and now we're going in, and besides, you were pretty much out of pocket yesterday, if I recall.
This is my investigation.
Au contraire. This is our investigation. Hey, I'm just trying to catch the bad guys. Do you remember that little thing we do, catching the bad guys?
For those who have not seen the beginning of this stream, we interviewed somebody at the docks, and then we went back at night. The next morning, he was dead, and we never told Cook, who's the guy we're talking to, about it, and he brought it up in conversation to us. And when we went to investigate another ship, his fingerprints were on top of fingerprints already lifted. So he sounds a bit dodgy. Then apparently he's being followed, and now he's doing this. So, you know, it sounds all dodgy to me.
Come on, man, what are you busting my chops for? That isn't like you. I'm just trying to do my job. Now, what are you getting all proprietary about? Clearly, that guy is undoubtedly smuggling plutonium into the Pacific Northwest. It's my guess he's a key to your missing FBI agents. So, suit up. Let's go.
You have a warrant?
What do I look like, Mark Furman? Yes. I have a federal warrant from a federal judge.
Who's the witness?
What witness?
The identified Smolnikov?
Oh, yeah. Fred Kohler, 56, indigent.
Uh-huh.
Was sleeping under a tuna net not 50 yards away from the murder. Heard and saw everything.
I'd like to question him.
Sure. Whatever you want. After the raid, he's all yours. Now let's go.
find it really weird it's just the two of us as well.
Where's the backup?
I called Seattle PD SWAT boys. They're on the way.
Oh, we should wait.
I say we get this over with. Surveillance reported that Smolnikov entered the building alone.
You were saying?
After you.
We'll save it, because I remember this bit very well.
Cover me.
You got it.
Ouch. Just randomly shooting.
Freeze! Federal agent!
Полицейская.
Don't move.
Я подал и не могу стоять.
Oh, whoops. Now you can see why. Now you can see why I saved it. Because I remember on the PlayStation version, Jesus, this took me forever to do. Shit, I haven't got my gun. Really? Right, we'll get rid of the gun now. So we don't end up shooting anyone else.
Freeze! Federal agent!
Полицейская.
Don't move.
Я подал и не могу стоять.
Cook, get down here. I've got him.
I'm following you.
Where were you?
Securing the first floor.
Okay, Mr. Smolnikov. What gives?
Why are you here? I've done nothing. You have no right to come in here like this. This isn't Russia.
Shut up. You're under arrest.
This isn't Russia.
I'll Miranda him. You secure the place. I spotted a 38 downstairs, back left corner.
I wasn't really listening to what Cook was saying up where this gun is. Just happens to find it, did he? So if we go back then, I mean, knowing our luck, Cook's killed the guy.
You're right. It's a 38.
Yep. And I bet you it's the same gun that killed Wong and shot Scully. You better get a ballistics test run.
How did he know Scully was shot?
Yeah.
So I never told him.
What did you keep in that warehouse?
What do you mean? You're in my warehouse.
We have payroll logs from the Terracon that show that Wong worked for you. We found documents that match downstairs.
So? That proves nothing.
Why did you kill the Terracon's crew?
I didn't kill nobody. They were my men. Why would I kill them? There was a fire.
Right. A fire you set afterwards to hide what you'd done.
I may be a smuggler, so are lots of people, but I didn't kill anybody.
Why did you kill Wong? Because he talked to us? What are you trying to hide?
I didn't kill Wong. I knew him. He maybe did some work for me, but I didn't kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the plutonium you were smuggling?
What? I handle all sorts of things, but never that. You are talking crazy.
Look at this. It's a payroll manifest. It's a match of the one we found on Terracon.
It's in your best interest to cooperate, Mr. Smolnikov.
You're right. It's a 38.
Yeah, you better get a ballistics test run.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty.
Wilmore. How's it going?
Good. How are you? You don't look so good.
I don't feel so hot.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I think I'm coming down with the flu or something. What's up? I suppose you want me to fire that.
You guessed it.
Great. My headache just went away.
I'm sorry. You really don't feel good, do you?
Nope. Let's go. Sure enough, they all three match.
Great. Thanks, man. I hope you're feeling better.
You have mail.
So we're going back to...
Where are the FBI agents?
What are you talking about?
We found the woman's blood in your warehouse.
What warehouse? You're in my warehouse.
Your gun shot her. We have a forensics match.
I kill no FBI agents.
All right, let's get him downtown and process.
See, it's funny. I remember this part of the game. It's
interrogate him
stuff
tomorrow.
after this that I'm very hazy on.
Local police to secure the warehouse. Let's go.
It's Amos. That boat you sent me onto was radioactive.
What?
That boat, the Terracon, had dangerously high levels of radioactivity. You sent me into a hot area. That's what's wrong with me. I don't have the flu. I have radiation sickness.
Oh man, John, I am so sorry. I don't know what to say.
Just be more careful before you get somebody killed.
Ouch.
What the hell were you thinking?
About what?
About your little raid on the smugglers. I had turned that case over to the task force, and you two cowboys go running off shooting up a place without so much as a phone call? Do you have any idea how stupid I look?
Cook called you.
He did not.
He did. He said he asked for SWAT backup, though they never did show up and we could have used the support.
Do you need to get that?
No, the machine will pick up.
Of course, none of this surprises me. I had you figured out all along.
Agent Wilmore, we must meet right away. Your actions are endangering the lives of Mulder and Scully. They are alive, but they won't be for much longer unless you act quickly. This has nothing to do with Russian smugglers. Sandpoint, Hangar 4, Dawn. Come alone, or I won't show up.
I don't know what kind of ridiculous Twilight Zone BS that you're involved with. And you know what? I don't care. I only came over here to tell you one thing. Smolnikov was just released for lack of evidence.
Right. They won't be FBI. Of course, restricted like usual.